Yeah, what's up, beautiful peoples? Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again, and to the existing subscriber. I want to say thank you for always coming back on this channel. And if you are new to this channel, I just what I did here is I document my forex journey here on YouTube and as well. And this segment that you are seeing on my channel is what I've dedicated for chart analysis, and I called it Chart Insights, as you have seen. So on here I come here to share my trading analysis pairs that are likely that I'm going to take, so previously we had a Chart Insight episode 4, let me say barely a week ago, and now this is Charts Insight episode 5. You can see this is coming in very sweetly, because previous episode had its there's actually length of days before we actually make new episode of Chart Insight, but this one we are making a new episode. Why? Because there are some things that I'm currently seeing on the market. There are some slight changes that is currently happening. So as you can see right on my screen, this USD CHF, if you watch my previous episode, you will notice that I did analyze some couple of pairs, and what happened is that market doesn't place out the way we've anticipated, because we actually got an entry for most of our trades, and we did eat losses on those trades. So that is why I've just come on here to share that with you very quick, and to show you what next I'm planning to do. You understand? So let me just walk you through it very quickly. So this is on the daily charts. This is USD CHF, one of the pair that I analyzed in our previous episode. And on this pair, I told you that I was going long. I was buying this pair right here. What I saw, today's episode might be kind of lengthy. I will urge you to actually listen to every bit of it. So here we have an entry right here. This pair was consolidating for some. Let me scale over to the 4-hour time frame. So the reason why we actually entered this trade is what I want to show you at the moment. So we have this triangle, descending triangle pattern, and we have price closing above it. So I took my entry around this point. Yeah, I took my entry with this 4-hour candle close above, and my stop loss was right here. And we see market pushes up, and it's finding difficult to push further higher because of this previous resistance. So I marked that, signaling to me that is kind of possible that we have a rejection from here, looking like a double top. So I was considering that if I see the market closing above this orange zone, then I'll be willing to close my trade. But then what we have was that market comes there, tap into that zone, and then we saw this move to the upside. And of course, we are just like, let me say, some few pips away to eat our take profit. But then, so on this trade, I did break even on this trade when you already have this push to the upside, and this pullback, I was like, well, the pullback was normal, just pull back, and then we will still move to the upside. But then we saw the market crashed all the way down, eating our break even and even clearing the stops. So USD CHF didn't go as planned. We did eat stops on that trade, and so what I'm planning to do next, let me just quickly run through all pairs before I actually tell you what I'm planning to do next. So we have GPUSD. I did not analyze this on the previous episode, but then we got an entry criteria which I drop on my Telegram channel. If you are not on the Telegram group, you can you will find a link on my bio. Just click on that link, it will take you directly to the Telegram channel. So when I spot trade entry, I call out trade mostly on that Telegram challenge. So I spot a trade entry here. We clear our counter trend line. We are in little profit. Market retrace, and here it was looking like the reason why you are seeing this black line was that on the 4-hour time frame, this is looking to me like a head and shoulder, like this, looking to me like a head and shoulder. So I was well anticipating for this pullback, that okay, this pullback is normal, and when we successfully clear this neckline, and then we'll see GBPUSD fall further to the downside. But that did not happen. As well, as you can see, I still have my short projection. You can see our stop was cleared. We did hit stop loss on this one, and USD card, we hit stop loss on USD card. It didn't hit it, but due to spread, we got cleared out on this. So we are actually in some profit. Actually, my take profit is somewhere around here. So we are in some profits, and then I thought we created a double bottom here. This happens to be the neckline, so I was hoping that we will have this retest on this neckline, and then we will push further to the upside. But that did not happen. As well, as you can see, price just continue retracing to the downside, whereas price take us out. And the last pair was AUD/USD. AUD/USD, you can see here, cleared our counter trend. We enter our trade right at this point, give us some few pips profits, and then reverse all the ways up, clearing our stop. So we did hit break even on 2 trades, and we hit stop loss on 2 trades as well. So now, one thing that we need to know is that losses are inevitable in the market. What needs to keep us going is our risk management. If we are risking too much on trades, and then we have our accounts being blown up, so it will seize us the opportunity of taking further trades. But of course, we didn't risk too much, and I believe if you up on this trade as well, you don't risk too much. So now, what will be our next line of action? First, let me clear out this for us to have a very clean chart, because this is no longer valid. Okay, so let's just start with AUD/USD. As I've said earlier, this video will be kind of lengthy, and if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, you want to do so, click on the subscribe button and make sure to turn the post notification bell, so you'll be quickly notified whenever I drop new content. So as we normally have analysis, we start from the hour time frame perspective, and of course our buyers on this trade, they are still very, very intact. It's just that market pulls back significantly. You see, we still have this trend line holding this trade. So what I think is likely to happen next on AUD/USD is that we want to actually test this trend line for the 3rd time. So let me just take away this. Let me take away this as well. So I felt like we want to test this for the 3rd time. We have this first touch, second touch, so I'm hoping to have a 3rd touch of that trend. I know this is on the weekly time frame, so weekly is a kind of time frame that is very, very strong. So I'm expecting that market still have room to push further to the upside. So let's scale over to the daily time frame. So as we can see, market is heading towards that zone, and we also have a resistance. Line at that zone. So it's an additional confluence for us to actually be waiting for a short opportunity, a sell opportunity around this zone. So now how are we going to be open on this trade? How are we going to be open on this trade? As usual, we always have our counter trend line to protect us from any form of premature trade entry. So now this counter trend will be what is going to protect us. So we'll be waiting for price to actually clear this counter trend. Let me go to the 4-hour time frame to actually see that properly. So we draw it like this. You can see so now AUD USD, we are waiting for price to come and probably dance around to tap on this zone, and then we want to see a break of this counter trend before we actually see the collapse to the downside. Our sell bias is still very, very intact, just that let's say we got a wrong entry. We want to have a very deep pullback. Price wants to retrace significantly. So we'll be waiting for price to come on here, then we'll be shorting this market around this point. Our stop loss will be above this structure, and then our overall target will be this next support zone. So this a potential 300 pips waiting for us. Now we have to wait again. Remember, we wait for our entry. We don't want to jump on trade. Of course, there will be some short sell here, but we are not interested. We want to wait where we are actually more convinced. So this is what I'm anticipating on AUD USD. Is still a sell trade, but then we need to wait more. We need to exercise more patience. So we are waiting for the third touch of this trend line, coinciding with the resistance zone, making it 2 additional confluence, and then we want to see our counter trend break before we see the sell off to the downside on AUD USD. So very quickly, let's check USD CHF. So USD CHF, you can see all this looking like jargons. So it's making our charts, it's not looking good. Let's delete them. Let's delete. Delete. So now what I felt want to happen, yes, as I said, our buyers are still intact. USD CHF still favoring the upside on USD CHF, just that market is pulling back significantly. And if you check where price is pulling back, we did have a minor zone here. So this is the reason why the market pulls back from that zone. That's the reason why market pullbacks. We had a little tapping, and then market starts rejecting from there. So you can see the structure is still an uptrend structure. We still have price creating a series of higher highs and higher lows. So this is another rejection for price to keep pulling to the upside. I'm still favoring the upside. So now I think this one as well wants to give us a third touch of this trend line. So now we are testing this trend line for the very third time. So we can see that price is rejecting already, and we can still have a further push to the downside. Note. So one thing that we need to take note is that Okay, let's apply our Fibonacci, because I've actually not done this chart before, so I'm doing it right in front of you as well. So that's why I said the video might be kind of lengthy. So now if we put in our Fibonacci, we can see that price is currently approaching the 0.5 Fibonacci level. So if this trend line does not hold, that does not mean that the uptrend is not valid any longer. No, we still have our Fibonacci levels to hold price. So now we'll be waiting for price at this level 0.5 and this 0.618 level. We'll be waiting for price here. And let's scale to the 4-hour time frame to see if price has given us any reason to draw a counter trend. Yeah, there's no clear push to to actually give us a very good counter trend. Price is just pushing down slopey. So we want to see something like this. We want to see some kind of push to the upside, then pull back inside to actually give us the kind of entry that we'll be needing. We want to see price to actually give us something like this, so we can confidently plot our counter trend on USD CHF before taking our long position. So we are still favoring the upside. Like I said, if you are not on my Telegram channel, you may want to join through the link you will find in my bio. So when this trade opportunity are ready for entry, you will not miss out. So we'll be waiting patiently for USD CHF at this zone. If we fail to hold at this trend line, we'll be waiting at this Fibonacci level before we actually take any trade decision. So we still have to exercise more patience. We need to exercise more patience. Patience is a virtue when it comes to trading, so we need to exercise a lot of patience. We are still going to this where we have our TP3. We are still going there. Price will still get there. I'm still optimistic that price will get there. There's still no reason to change trend yet. You understand? So that's just that on USD CHF. And let's check USD CAD. So USD CAD, we have our stop loss hit on this. Let me quickly delete that to actually redo this analysis. So what I'm thinking that is likely to happen here, I'm still favoring the upside. You understand? Still favoring the upside. And this trend line, I'm expecting this trend line to hold this market if this support zone fails. If this support zone fails, I'm still expecting price to hold at this trend line. Let me zoom that for you to see. So what I think is likely to happen here next is that price wants to create a double top pattern. Yeah, this is looking like the first leg, a push to the upside, and here is looking like a second leg. So if we should have this, or we have an extension to this trend line, and then we'll be having our entry somewhere around this region to actually long this market up to this zone. It actually means that we'll be holding our trade for a very long period of time once we spot our entry. I'm a swing trader, so of course I will need to exercise more patience for this trade to materialize. So like I said, I'm still expecting a buy on USD CAD. I'm still expecting a buy on USD CAD. So that's just that on USD CAD. So yeah, I have previously I did talk about USD JPY. and now USDJPY is around my zone. This is a new trading opportunity. So USDJPY is around my zone at the moment. We did have this push. Let's check the weekly time frame to see the broad view. Yeah, you can see we've been having series of push to the upside, and price creating the uptrend characteristics. So we have price push away from this resistance that has been holding for a very long time. Price breaks significantly, and I did miss an entry around this zone to actually take this buy. So I was patiently waiting for price to pull back into this zone, and then we have it. Price pull back significantly, and this happened because of series of fundamentals that happened this week. So that is why we have those kind of move on price. So now we have price pushing back to this resistance, now turn to support zone. So now here on our trade entry, I will be waiting for price. I actually have two trade entry criteria. I normally use the counter trend, or rather there's something I call the boxing entry. So I box this point. So I'll be waiting for price to actually, because I don't like trading at support level. I want to see price bouncing off from that zone, because I don't want to be susceptible to market manipulation, because buying at supports can still see price to pull back to the downside, taking away stock before heading higher. So I'll be boxing this zone like this, and I'll be waiting for price to actually break above this box. Once I have a break above, a very good 4-hour candle breaking above this zone, then I'll be willing to take a buy setup. I'll be taking a buy setup, and our first target will be here. That is 240 pips. Second target will be here, 460 pips, and overall target will be here, 700 pips. So overall, I'm targeting 700 pips on USDJPY long. If we still have a further push to the downside, I'm expecting this trend line to hold. If we have a further push to the downside, I'm expecting this trend line to hold price, and then we might have something like this. Then we will have our push to the upside. So we need to be very patient in the weeks to come. Probably we might get an entry during the midweek. It depends on market volatility. We just have to exercise patience. Because we take losses doesn't mean we need to respond aggressively. We still need to be patient on our trades. We need to be patient. So let me check. I think I have another pair like that. Okay, yeah, GBP-NZD. Let's just have a very quick check on GBP-NZD. I was saying that in the previous episode that this market might be kind of tricky. When we created, I said we have this double bottom for the upside, and of course price pushed to our first TP. I didn't take that trade because I want to wait for a clear break of this neckline, a retest, and then I will push further to TP2 and TP3. But then you can see what happened. Market declined significantly. If I had entered this trade, I would be in profit, and then markets will have taken me out, probably for break even, just like it did for our other trades. So now what I'm still expecting for price to come and react at this trend line. I'm expecting price to come and react at this trend line, this one or this one. On GBP-NZD, currently I'm not giving it so much attention. Because it's looking so confusing. because if I should look at this point as well, it's looking like a triple touch, and a triple touch signifies a downtrend. So I'm still watching. If there's any trading opportunity, of course we will get that in the Telegram channel. But for now, GPNZD is just a no way for me, so I still have to look on that trade. I saw something very juicy on US30. Wow, the price is really moving significantly. I saw something juicy here, but then for you to trade US30, you need to have a very good amount of money in your trading account. You don't want to trade US30 with a small trading account. I also do not have a very good amount of money to trade US30. But if you want to trade US30, your entry will most likely be on maybe 30 minutes if you want to, squeeze your way in. But for my viewers that have a large significance of, money in their trading equity, you can jump on this trade. You can see this is a double bottom showing and the neckline has been cleared. So what you need to wait for is just a retest on this neckline and then further push to the upside. A retest on this neckline, push to this upside. Your first level target will be here, then your overall level target will be this initial high. So that is what I saw on US30. Should we check? Let's see what's happening on gold. Gold at the moment, I'm still seeing some further downs. I'm seeing further downside on gold, but I'm yet to see a very good entry. Okay, let's quickly do this, guys. So this is, I'm favoring the downside though. I'm favoring the downside. I want gold to push lower. You can see from the weekly time frame we have higher highs, higher low, higher high. So I want price to come down a bit. Price need to come down to this point. I want gold to still fall more, or probably to come and touch this trend line for the third time before we actually see a rally to the upside. Because even if I should plot my Fibonacci, if I should bring in my Fibonacci into play, like this, you can see we need price to still come down to Fibonacci level 0.5 or 0.6. You can see somewhere around this trend line. So let me just clear that. Let's see if we can see a way to squeeze ourselves in on gold. So switching to the daily time frame, we need to consider this point as, this is a support here. This is a support right here, and let's go lower. So at the moment we can see gold is ranging from here. So for us to take a trade with ease, we need to see price break below this and then retest, so for us to actually sell down. So I'll be waiting for gold to actually clear this minor support level, then turn it to resistance before we actually see a selling opportunity to the downside. We'll be selling up to this point. Stop loss will be here. So this is a risk to reward of 1:4. So this is just what I have to share with you. Chat inside episode 5. I believe you must have extract a valuable stuff from this video. If you really did enjoy this video, I know it is lengthy, sorry, but then it is what it is. If you like this video, you actually loved what you've watched, ensure to like this video. Like this video, because as you are doing so, YouTube will be recommending this video to other viewers like you. So ensure to like and also comment on the videos just like that. So that is just what we have on Chat Insight episode 5. I believe you must have enjoyed something, and until then, peace out.